Time speakers, second time speakers, Mr. Schneer.
Walt Schneer, Edison. I thought I would be finished, but Mrs. Takish brought up a sore point in that neighborhood, which is the detailing place. I just want to add a few other things. I'd like to know, why does school buses got to be detailed? Because that's what's there. 1, 2, sometimes 3 school buses.
On what location, Walter?
At that detailing place that Mrs. Takish was talking about in Woodbridge Avenue.
Okay, and Mr. Kankra, you have that location?
Council President, I'll deal with the environmental issue.
Okay.
If it's a Board of Education issue, I suggest you.
I don't know if it's ours or
It could be
whose.
private buses.
Right, but I never heard of school buses being detailed, because that is an expensive type of cleaning.
Right, but it might be a private company that owns those buses that are paying privately to have that done. If it's Board of Education, I would defer that to the Board of Education.
Okay. The other thing in the same place is with the new car carriers, once or twice, they were on Woodbridge Avenue. They ain't supposed to be parked there. The other place is down that one, I don't know the name of the street, I'm sorry, is alongside in that parking lot that used to belong to that school down there. They were parked there for a while. It seems like this guy, whoever he is doing whatever he wants over there. And I also did see what Mrs. Takish says, that they are cleaning outside of the bays, which I think they were told not to do. And I've seen that quite a few times with about 3 cars, 4 cars being washed on a tarmac instead of on the concrete where the sewer is. Now, there was in the past the water going down the gutter. It was different colors, and it went into the creek behind us, which I know I'm sounding, what would you call it, rebuttal or whatever, with the creek and with gasoline. That creek I never seen turn rainbows like that one does. And right now, it's black. The other week, it was brown. Somebody came down and looked at it. But, you know, enough is enough. We worry about the environment, but this guy comes here and he puts that there, and he could look like he could do anything he wants. He's got maybe, right now, when I went past, about 15 cars that has no license plates. On the other side, when you're facing it, on Plainfield Avenue, you got cars, trucks, with plates on it that's been there maybe a week, 2 weeks. I'd like to know what's going on. Is that supposed to be a detailing place?
Well, Ms. Takish brought it to my attention tonight for the first time, and our attention for the first time. Mr. Kankra said it was the first time it was brought to his attention. He's written down the location, and we're going to address it.
I just want to add to what Mrs. Takish says, because it was my fault. I should have brought it up before, but I'm glad that she did, to remind me of what's going on. You take a ride over there, that don't look like a detailing place. I know a detailing place when I see one. And that one on Route 1 near Health South, that's a detailing place. They don't have that many cars there. I can't figure that out. This guy does. And
We'll have to look at it.
okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Charlie Tamaro?
Charles Tamaro, just to pick up where they were speaking about the detailing place. First of all, I think state law or law requires, if you're a car sale or a dealership, or you sell so many cars, you have to have a dealership license. And I agree with them. There are many cars there, and many for sale signs and the license plates on it. I know we've been in there past, because they have been up when I was up there and complained about it. And I know that the administration, and I think that the zoning went out there, and maybe the health department too. So yeah, whatever you can do to help them out. This question, I guess, could be directed through you, Council President, to Deputy Chief Bryant. I know that Barbara Bona had a law, and I don't know if it's passed yet, where it allows communities as Edison to dictate where you can put a stop sign, where you don't have to put a stop sign without going through DOT approval. And I did call her up to congratulate her. I don't know if that was passed yet, or it's in the process of being passed, but maybe through Jeff Lair.
It's just not effective yet. It hasn't become effective.
It has been. Has it been signed into law?
I don't think so yet.
Okay. Once it does become law, it will allow the towns to do exactly, put that stop sign back up on Stony Road, because there was a stop sign there on Stony Road. It was taken down because it was illegal. And DOT determined that it was illegal. How the heck they determined, I don't know, because they probably don't stand there. And I'm sure that, that Anne Marie, being the principal of the school and traveling that way, and the residents knowing that the issue, that, yeah, because the way the roads, zigzag through that area, that, no one knows what to do. Even sitting at the stop sign, you don't know whether to go or not to go, because the people coming down Stony Road don't know where to go either, so, a lot of times. So, yeah, exactly. So it definitely needs some attention, and hopefully that law gets passed through, and to allow the townships, which, sitting up there and listening to the complaints as we always did, why the heck we couldn't take care of that, and we need the state to take care of it, which is, it's a great idea. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tamara. Anyone else? Mr. Stevens?